Where are you going? What are you doing? You like it when it's stationary, don't you? You don't like the engine running, do you? You don't like the engine running. That's why you'd like a sailing boat, you know. You'd like a sailing boat. There's no engine running on a sailing boat most of the time. He's a good girl. He's a good girl there. So we stopped for the night. Bridge 115 on the Monmouth Canal. They're old lime kilns. 1815. They've got some form of rule. Day 2 now. We're just setting off. Interestingly enough, this canal has got a lot of small plastic boats on them. DRP, that is. I presume, because it's quite narrow in places, but they're no narrower than these. There's a 4 horsepower engine that runs that. Ample, I'm sure. But interestingly enough, the recommendation is 2 miles an hour on this canal. It is very, very shallow in a lot of places. The banks come, it's one of those V canals, so it's not a U-shaped or a box shaped. It's a V canal, so a bit like Llangollen, where it comes to the middle is the major depth, and everywhere else gets shallower, but very pleasant canal. As day 2 now. This is Saturday the 15th. Lovely sunny day, and I said sunny. I was a bit worried yesterday because the forecast wasn't that good for this week, but it's looking better by the hour. And today we've got a high of 11, I think it is, and tomorrow we've got a high of 12, and Monday is boiling 15 promised. Whether it works or not, I don't know. We'll wait and see. The Brecon and Abergavenny, which is what we're on, 33 mile long, goes down, used to join the Monmouth and then down to Newport, and was built solely to help farmers, the lime kilns for the fields, and also the transportation of coal and iron, so across a large range of Wales on the borders, really borders the Brecon beacons, which is lovely, and that's what makes this so nice, really. It's a lovely canal. You just see there between the trees, that's a 6th century church that was rebuilt in the 12th century. Incredible history around here. It's amazing. And over the way we've got, what's it called? Oh, missed that. Now we start to get the scenery. The Brecon beacons there, looks like a tabletop mountain, that, doesn't it? And then right down the valley, quite a nice little wooded area here, and this is reported to be an aging barn. don't know what's the difference between a barn and an aging barn, because they're all getting old. Maybe this is getting older faster. Our first lock today. On day 3. Encounter our first lock. We've got a strong current because of the overflow through the lock coming down the side there, so that will push us over. Yes, like anything else. To compensate for that. And just watch the back end of the spin round and knock in the front. And here we go. The other thing about this canal is the bridges are so low. I can't believe how low they are. This is head height. Lock 2 coming up. This canal has got some really strange bends, and considering it's so shallow, it's very difficult sometimes to swing around without getting stuck. But they've got a lot of right angle bends or zigzag bends very close together. It's very strange the way they built this canal. This is a canal plug used to drain the canal when they need to. Number 3 lock coming up. This is a very nice area. Locks, sir. Hey, you're going to do the locks today? You're going to do the locks. Hey. There are 5 locks on this stretch, and then that's it. And Sarah's going to do the locks today, aren't you? Where's the handle for the locks, Sarah? You're going to get the handle for the locks? Hey? You're going to go with your mum now? You're going to go with your mum? Oh, you're going with your mum! Yay! You're going with your mum! What are you doing there, Sarah? What are you doing there? This is day 3. Overcast. It's scheduled not to rain. Oh, can you say that? No. It's forecast not to rain. So, hopefully, should be a dry day, although it's overcast all day. And that's day 3. And Sarah is not interested, are you, Sarah? Where are we going today, Sarah? Where are we going today? Hey? You don't care so long as you don't go on the barge, do you? Hey? You're going to walk? You got to go along there. You got to go along there. Hey? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hey? Do you want your biscuit? You're going up for your biscuit now. Come on. Going for your biscuit. Here's a good girl. Come on. As you come around a very tight angle bend, you're straight into the lock. Fortunately, it's open again because these locks are left open, which is strange, but that's the way it is. Changing room, everything there. Toilets, moorings. Depot lock, 65. Sarah's favourite place. A lot wider than the Huddersfield Narrows. On the Huddersfield Narrows, you just about get a couple of inches between you and the lock wall. In some places, if it's really low, you both get stuck. And keeping back, normally I will go to the front on this, but a lot of water coming through, which will just go over the top of the boat. but also they're quite jaggedy these, so if I stick my nose on the front, then the chances are they'll get caught on one of the jagged edges. But normally I would push the bow onto that big iron plate, and then it just goes up smoothly without having to go backwards and forwards. But these are quite totally different looks. You go through a tight corner to get through the bridge, and then you go through a tight corner to come out of it. And we're out. That's the end of the tunnel. Lock 5, the last lock now. Of this, and then it's all the way to Brecon. Although we're not going to go to Brecon today. We're going to stay at Talibont. How tight are these corners? Place. I wonder whether the wood was put on at the time of building. A nice house actually. Very nice house indeed. Lift up and over windows. Another one. There's the Taft Trail. This is our little walk away from the barge. Oh, very pleasant. What on earth this is? This is a wildlife area. Henry Vaughan. The Swan of Usks. Out for a walk, going uphill. Sorry you brought up your big coat and don't want to hook your finger and get your finger bloodstream cut off. Strap a lead to it and tie it around the bottom.
Split 1.
You could just
pace, 19 minutes, 42 seconds per kilometre.
You could just tie that around if you had a clip, or you could just put it through that loop and back over itself and then hook your coats on it. Very comfortable, none of the pressure on your fingers, and your jackets are looked after. It's like having a rucksack. Great idea, Roy. Then if you want to go hands free, look mum, no hands, you can just put a little piece of wood in the handle and then there you go, all sorted. Favourite position. Now apparently this is the first. We're actually travelling in a moat now. This was the moat of Pensalee Castle. Well, a motte, which is up there. So this is the moat. It must have been a very lazy sort of canal builder, this one, to use a moat instead of going the way he wanted to. He's obviously come in, and those cottages up there, well, big houses by the looks of it, that's where the castle was originally. There's some stone there, you can hardly see it, for the trees. So that was the original castle, and we're on the moat. Another big tree. Big trees around there. This is day 4 now. Very warm morning. Very overcast again, but the weather is supposed to be overcast all the time now, all week here. But yeah, little ducks. Hello ducks. The last of the Brecon locks now coming up. And it's an hour or something to Brecon. This is my favourite pose. Hey Marina. It's the first marina we've come across on the whole canal. Might be the only marina on the whole canal. Who knows? And that's what I call a small canal boat. I wonder if that's a trailer. Well, this is tight. You just squeeze through there. You've got all these to go and you can't see around the corner, so you don't know if there's another boat coming. And if it is, it's squeezed through. There's a homebrew. It looks like we're clear to the end there. Nice little stretch of cottages as we enter Brecon. Very nice. There's the turrets inside. It's a very nice approach.
The mill?
Well, this is day 5 now. And we've come to the end of this section, so we need to go back. We'll go that way. Can't go that way, Sarah. No, we're stuck here. Gotta go this way, haven't we? We're setting off early now because we've got to get back. In case I didn't get that before, this is the last lock now. This is lock 6 on the Brecon. 5 before, and then this is the last one. Baby boat. Baby canal boat. Goodbye Brecon, and thank you. Pleasant nice day. It's supposed to be the sunniest day today of the week, and it's absolutely freezing. Freezing cold it is. But it looks like on a sunny day. It's another big sea. Must be about 6 foot across that. Amazing trees there. I think the swans like it here because they get fed, I would presume, almost every day, to the point where they've actually made a nest. We should really beep our horn here, but don't want to disturb the nesting mum. Oh, you better beep the horn. There's a little nest there. Well, now Tuesday the 18th. Sarah's having her food. We're going to stop here for the night. This is just down the road from the Coach and Horses. That's convenient, isn't it? And well, Sarah said she's stopping here the night anyway. She's going to sleep by the look of it. She's had it in and out, that'll do her. And then yeah, we then walk up to the Coach and Horses, see what they do for food, and then set off in the morning. We've only got one more lot to do and that's it then. It's just nice easy cruising all the way back to the centre.
7 miles.
What a difference the sun makes. Birds singing, feeling warm, very peaceful indeed. Road closed. Hey, well done, Sarah, well done. Some quite nice waterfalls here. Not mentioned at all in any of the books. They keep it quite private. They don't want to show you that there's waterfalls. In fact, in flood, the river was a bit higher, this would be unbelievable. Be as good as the Swallow Falls, in fact. The man-made weir this time. Well, day 6. We start our day, don't we, Sarah? Hey, Sarah? We start our day, yeah? Day 6 today. And then tomorrow we take the boat back. So we're just charging up the batteries at the moment. Make sure we've got some charging all the phones and iPads and iPhones and iWatches and iPads and iPatches, you name it. And then we're going to go for a walk in the woods. Take the dog for a walk in the woods, aren't we? You going to go for a walk in the woods? You going to go for a walk in the woods? Yeah, we'll go for a walk in the woods. And come back. Oh, what's all that? That's your breath, isn't it? Hey, it's your breath. Yeah. That was the pub that was closed last night. We had to walk into the other one, which was quite nice. The red line was quite nice. And the last lock for us now. Just get through this and then it's a straight run all the way back to Garran where we picked the boat up. But we're stopping at Brecon. I'm going to visit Brecon tonight, and then first thing in the morning we're off, hand over the boat, and then we're back home. See, even on a canal boat you can miss stuff. I mean, look at that, we didn't see that when we were going past. That's beautiful. Lots of fir trees on this one. They look like redwoods, and the big trees really. But, certainly good. Nice upright trees down there as well. You can make a video just about trees along this canal. Oh, maybe that's what I'm doing. Go on and on and on. These trees are just amazing. The configuration, look at that. The branches go right across to the other side of the canal, and the other one joins up to meet them. And the big trees as well. Massive trees. I've never seen so many so much configuration in a tree anywhere else at all. Never seen it at all. Very strange, very special place for trees, without a doubt. If you like trees, this is the place to be. And the boat's name is Skenfrith Castle. 518 for some no. Some castle narrowboats. Nice layout in the boat. Quite comfortable. The benches are not as wide as we would like them. It's not comfortable to sit on for a long time, and the rudder is awful. It's such a small rudder. I can't believe how small the rudder is. We've got a bigger rudder on 20-foot boats. Little tiny rudder there. Just see it below the surface. Tree beards. Lots of trees to have beards around here. This is Brecon. Main town, I think. Main area. Just entering Brecon now. The river, the Usk, I think. Yeah, the Usk. Go through a long bridge. Having learned that the
Health food shop.
tree,
No, the health food shop.
the tea shop doesn't serve teas or coffees. They do serve teas or coffees, but it's tea that you buy to put in the pot, or coffee to buy to put in the
The
pot.
health food shop.
They don't serve cups of tea or cups of coffee. Well, a truly novel day today. This is our last day, day 7 or day 6, whatever. And it's been a great holiday, big difference actually, a lot different than we're used to. And Sarah's certainly enjoying herself. But today is very sunny, hardly any clouds in the sky whatsoever. No clouds at all. And our first day, there was lots of rain and mist. But anyway, it's quite windy though. It's very windy today. But yeah, got to get on and get moving. Now that's what you call a tree. Absolutely enormous, that one. That's the best tree on this whole canal. Incredible tree, that. Well, a truly novel day. This is our last day. Our first day was pouring with rain. Not so much a fat tree, but a very tall tree. Very tall tree indeed. And it goes a long way down as well. It's quite a drop over there. Tree. Quite tall. Well, holiday nearly over now. It's coming up at 12 o'clock. We'll just stop for tea. We've got about 20 minutes to go, and that's it. Swallows in the sky. It must be summer. The swallows are here already. Might not be able to see them. with the GoPro. Not the most zoom of cameras. We saw them yesterday actually, the first time. There's Aurora.